Good morning, crusty crew.
Hello. How are you?
I have to do the zip chair spin.
Well, hello there. Ooh. So
What's
seductive.
up, guys? So, you guys might notice Dre looks a little bit different today.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Your mic is hot. You're right, it was hot. I just purposely wanted to get all of the crunching in there. That's why he was giggling. I was like, dude, your mic's hot. I need to turn my face lights on, but I hope everybody's doing well. You guys might notice that Dre looks a little bit different today. And, well, that is because he's not Dre. It's actually Rich Lame Abs filling in for the Dre man himself. Dre is off busy gallivanting in fields of flowers, but also broadcasting things. So we gave him the day off today. We have Rich sitting on, guys. So Rich, why don't you, Rich, tell me a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself to everybody watching, because they've heard a lot about you, but they don't know who you are.
Yeah, so I work for Nerd Street. I'm in the finance and accounting department.
He does the numbers.
I do numbers. Only 1 to 10, though. Anything over 10, I got to get some help on. But, yeah, I'm excited to be on here and, talk some games with you guys. This is exciting.
Yeah, so basically every morning, and apologies, I didn't start my morning off with this. I haven't had a sip of coffee yet, so.
Do we,
Yeah. Whoa, what is that mug? You guys see, look at this. Richie two-time coming in hot with his Thor mug. I mean
Thanos. Come on,
mug.
Chief.
Dude, listen, man.
Come on. I know it's the morning time, but
why did I say Thor? I don't know. I know it's Thanos.
Know,
Thanos hand. Come on. But I like your background, dude. I like your background. Man. You got all the little pop things. Guys, Rich is a new streamer. He's just recently gotten himself a PC. Can you guys believe that?
I've ascended.
He has ascended. Yes.
The upper echelon of gaming.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Meanwhile, our other friend Critty Mac is left with the peasants. No, I'm just kidding.
It's crazy because I'm so used to my PS4 when it's running sounding like a B-52 bomber flying right over my house. So my PC makes zero sound whatsoever. So that's awesome.
That's good. Well, dude, that's awesome. Listen, I am so happy that you are finally, with the PC crew. Not to say you can't play PlayStation or console still, because you very well can play a lot of games on the PC. But anyway, regardless, real quick, just to help introduce yourself. How long have you been a gamer? I don't even know if I know this question. Answer.
I mean, I've pretty much played games since the Nintendo 64.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad was a little bit of a gamer with the Super Nintendo and stuff. So when the Nintendo 64 came out, that was like a big thing where that was like the equivalent to the PS5 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s. And so like I played like Super Mario 64, like all that kind of stuff. And then I just kind of evolved with everything, moved on to PS2.
So you've got a history of playing games.
Yeah.
So with that being said, quick, top 3 games of all time. Go.
Oof. I'd probably say Black Ops 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna sound like a child, but Lego Star Wars.
I knew you were going to say Legos.
Game. Dude, that game. Oh man. With being a Star Wars fan and also like as a kid building with Legos, like it's a great time.
Nice.
Man, that third one, that's a tough one. I would honestly say, and because I love Call of Duty, the new Call of Duty, Modern Warfare is like...
It's good. I mean, I talk about it every day, every show. Lego Star Wars was the best game, says Chicken Sneeze in chat. Childhood memories. It's great. It's great. So, chat, now that you know Rich's top 3 games, Rich, one of those 3 games, I will have to say, is going to change very soon. Because now that you can play Halo with me.
Yes.
I'm so excited. I am so excited. For any of you guys that have never played Halo, Rich can finally play Halo. Halo is my all-time favorite game, and I'm just really pumped for him to to jump into that, man. Ooh, baby. So there's some things we want to cover today. There's some things that I want to bring up to you, and just kind of get your feedback on it. You guys ready for this? I like to give my hot takes in the morning here on this show. Hot take. I'm an Xbox person. I've always been an Xbox person. The only other thing that I totally just lost my train of thought. But I've always been an Xbox person. Have played PC, whatever. Love Xbox. The last PlayStation I had was PS2, and then I got Xbox 360 and jumped off from there. But I'm more excited for the PS5 than the Xbox One X. Hot take.
Oh.
Why? It has nothing to do with specs. So, like, the Xbox One X, everybody says it's more powerful. The PS5, despite some, like, articles that have recently come out saying that, like, developers are saying the PS5 is, like, bad, like slow and not where they want it to be, saying that it might, like, lead to some delays or whatever. Hot take, I still want the PS5. Why? Because I don't understand Microsoft or Xbox's marketing with this, and I think really they're really honing in on. I think, like, I read something and it was like these manufacturers of Xbox or Sony and Microsoft, they only make like $10 per console, like, profit. Yeah. After all is said and done, because they try to get it so cheap and all that stuff, and it costs so much to make. They only make like $10. So I think what Xbox is doing is think about it. They're taking an exclusive that was only Xbox for so long and bringing it to PC. So you'll be able to play Halo Infinite on PC, and they're bringing the Master Chief Collection to PC as we speak. Right now with Reach and Halo CE already being on it, but so, like, I see no point to buy an Xbox One X. I probably will. They
also haven't done a lot of marketing for it. I feel like Sony has been marketing, the PS5 like crazy ever since they even, like, pretty much thought of the idea, and then I believe, was it E3 last year, they kind of came out with the new Xbox and, like, the idea, and kind of teased it to everybody. But outside of that, you're just kind of like, all right, like, what's gonna happen now? Like, are you gonna give us something?
Yeah.
Like,
it's weird, man. It's I don't know, dude. I don't know how I feel about it. Like I said, there's a situation where I don't really need to buy the Xbox One X because I can play all the games on the PC, and they are willingly bringing all of the Xbox One X games to the PC. At least Halo Infinite. Halo is the only reason I would buy an Xbox. But outside of that, I think that, like I said, the first console I'm going to buy is a PlayStation 5. I have borrowed way too many of my friends' PlayStation 4s this generation to not get a PlayStation, and so I think PlayStation 5 will be the first one that I get. For everybody in chat, good morning. It's nice to see you. We have a different looking Dre here. Hashtag Lamabs. By the way, hold on. Lamabs is a new streamer, guys.
Yes.
He's starting his streaming career, and this is actually his first time using his webcam and streaming debut. So make sure you guys follow him on Twitch. Is it Lame_abs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Please be gentle. I'm new to this.
Guys, let's rip them apart. All right, let's rip them apart. But yeah, so I mean, that was basically, the Xbox One X. I'm going to get it because I love Xbox, and I'll probably, I still play my Xbox now. But I think when it comes time to get a console, I'll probably get the PS5 first.
I will say, though, the PS5, I am not a fan of the controller.
See, I love it, but
let's
go to a freeze frame of the Xbox controller. Dude, they look exactly the same.
I know, which is ridiculous.
Which is awesome.
No.
You're not a fan of it until you use it. Once you feel that it feels fuller in your hand, you're going to love it.
Nah, man, I'm down with the little controllers because I have little baby hands. So
I have baby hands too. I have baby hands too. Yeah, no, I don't know, dude. I think here's a better image of it. Let me pull it up real quick. This is the controller. I went on a tangent last week about the controller. I think it just looks sleek, man. Everybody hates it, but I'm excited. It's round, and like it looks full when compared to this controller.
Yeah. So, I mean, it might feel a little more comfortable. It also, you know, what the new one looks like. It looks like the suits that they wore in
Looks like
Endgame.
RoboCop.
Yeah, yeah, it looks like something very robotic.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm still gonna love the PS5 no matter what.
Yeah, I
'Cause,
mean that's the thing. Like I haven't owned a PlayStation in so long, and I'm gonna love the PS4. I love the PS4 now. Like I talk shit like once in a while, like bashing like oh PS4 blah blah, blah and all the all the TikToks, and we're like oh this is how PS4 people eat. This is how Xbox people eat.
yeah,
It's like, but anyway, yeah, we're all gamers, right? Like I love games, so whatever that game is on, I will play. So
yeah,
anyway. Going off of that, some game news that came out this week. I mean, there has been so much news for Valorant recently, like with the tournaments that have been going on. I honestly thought it blew up bigger than it was going to.
yeah.
People have been. Rich, have you ever played Counter-Strike or like Overwatch or anything like that?
I haven't played either, which
Okay.
now that I have a PC, like now I'm like really starting to like
Right.
get into everything. So that's definitely on my list to play. But I've been watching gameplay of it, and it looks fun. Like I think I'm more interested in first person shooters.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
so
I
like
mean,
that definitely is like right up my alley kind of thing.
this is a strategic game, and I think honestly, the only way I'll probably play this game is if we have a squad of, I think there's 5, a squad of 5 to play this, because I mean, we used to have a squad for Warzone. We don't have that anymore, so pour one out for us. But
don't at me, bro.
yeah, exactly, exactly. I'll just text our group right now and be like, guys, what the hell? No, but so Valorant, huge. I honestly think on my end, from everything I'm seeing, I never got a key, so I haven't been able to play it yet. But from what I'm hearing, my friends love it, my roommates love it, and we've run a few tournaments for Nerd Street for Valorant, which is awesome. I think we're running one today as well. But TF2, it does chat. Luna Raven in chat says TF2. I think big TF2 vibes, big TF2 vibes. And Hector Green says, I played with a 5-man squad yesterday and we lost every game. It was a hilariously goofy time. Listen, dude, I don't lose. With games like this, unfortunately, I have to admit I'm a tryhard. So
yeah, me too. Unfortunately, Scral and I play Warzone together all the time.
Me and him get heated at each other, and then right after we're like, I'm sorry. I was a shitty person when we just played. And then I'm like, I can't play this game. Screw this game. Blah, blah, blah. 20 minutes later. All right, you ready to hop back on? Oh, man. So, speaking of Warzone, there's an update that came out. And I was kind of upset because the other day, Rich, you and I, we were just goofing around. I'm trying to be reborn, guys. I'm trying to be reborn because I've been taking Warzone so seriously. Once you get that first taste of a win, it's like, all right, I got to freaking win. And when you don't win, it's like very frustrating. And you're not going to win all the time in Warzone.
Yeah.
But, with that being said, I haven't played since 2 days ago when we played, but they took the armored truck out?
Yeah. Yeah, and also...
After you and I were just... So Rich and I tried to put one of those, like, dune buggies in the back of a truck.
That was so great.
It was awesome. Like, middle of a battle, I'm like, wait, Rich, I gotta try something. So I backed the truck up to this ledge, and he pulled his dune buggy on top of it. It was great. It was fantastic. It was
a great time. It didn't work out. We didn't get too far, but
bro, the amount of kills that we've gotten in that truck, like I wiped out an entire freaking squad one time. Could you imagine if you were there playing that game, right? Playing the game. Squad, like, we were in the final 2 circles. Squad, boom, truck destroys the entire team. I would be so pissed. I would be so pissed.
Unfortunately, we had our biggest mess up in a truck, though, so it's a love-hate relationship.
Oh, God, don't remind me. I
That
wonder
was
if I can find that clip. You guys, and I don't want this whole show to be about Warzone, but this is something I wanted to send this to Dre last week, but unfortunately, it just did not play to our benefit.
Literally.
So yeah, it was bad, guys. But anyway, regardless, we're still smiling. You know, we can still smile about it.
Yeah,
You know?
it was a good time. Also, another thing on Warzone, supposedly there's an update coming out today that they're gonna slide trios back in.
Yo, yeah. So remember how pissed off I was with you about why they took out like, come on, Activision does this thing where they take out the playlists that everybody wants for playlists that nobody wants.
See, the problem with me was that I begged.
You prayed to the COD gods.
Squad.
You did. Well, everybody did.
And then when we got it, I was like, this is awful. This is so terrible. Get me out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, it was dude, it was bad. And then they brought it back. So they literally tweeted out, guys, the other day, like, we hear you. We're bringing back trios, which I'm so happy for. Like, I really am. We got to get back into the regular gunfight, though. You know.
Oh yeah. I'm a big fan. I also didn't like the playlist that they had in the sniper and shotguns only BR for Warzone. Like, how does
Don't
that
get
even?
me started.
That's so lame.
I know.
Some would say it's
lame ads. Oh man, but anyway, I was just looking for the clip. So guys, we were literally the last squad. There were 3 people left: me, Rich, and one other guy, and we were in a truck. Rich destroyed like 8 people. We were in a truck. The guy threw a C4 on it. I should have gotten out of it. It still bothers me, man. Okay, anyway.
I wake up in the middle of the night screaming.
Sweating, guys. Sweating. But anyway, that's enough of Warzone talk.
Yep.
So Final Fantasy VII came out Friday. The remake came out Friday, and I played that. You haven't played Final Fantasy ever, I don't think, right?
No, I haven't. But when I believe the beta came out, I watched MJ play it for like a long period of time, maybe about 2 hours or so when he was streaming it. And I was like, man, this looks awesome.
Yeah.
And then you sent me the screenshots of what the original Final Fantasy looked like. And I was like, oh my god, this is crazy.
Yeah, dude. It wasn't a remaster. They remade the whole thing. It's got new games, new games. It's got new stories, new characters, like new missions, all that stuff. And I'll say this is my first Final Fantasy game jumping in. I jumped into Final Fantasy 15 for like 3 hours and then stopped playing. I guess at the time I just wasn't looking for that type of game. Oh, but recently, over the last week, I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy VII Remake, and you guys know I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14, the MMO. I love it, man. Honestly, I think this series is cruising up my leaderboard to be one of my favorite series of all time. Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, the stories, Final Fantasy VII Remake alone, the stories, the characters, and their voices, and the voice acting, and all this stuff, dude, it's so freaking good. Yeah. It came out on April 10th, guys. If you guys haven't picked it up, please pick it up. It's 40 hours worth of gameplay, I think they're saying, about 40. It's going to come out in a few different installments, like a series of installments. So you're not getting the full game with that $60, which some people are like, but like you're still getting 40 hours. Honestly, I heard somebody, blobbling in chat the other day said that the last 3 hours of this Final Fantasy VII Remake, the first iteration of it, was worth the $60. So to me,
oh wow.
To me, I'm like, okay, all right.
No.
I feel good about it.
You know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was like, all right. But no, yeah. So Final Fantasy VII, guys, I highly, highly, highly recommend you pick it up. So whether you're playing for nostalgia or completely new to it, I was completely new to it. I jumped into it, immediately fell in love. It's I don't even know what to say, dude. It's just fantastic. It's stunning. So I highly recommend you guys jumping into it. I'll pull up the trailer here in a second. But it's just the characters, the stories, the quests, the gameplay. Like even you know what? Have you ever played a game, Rich, where the combat is just so satisfying?
Yeah.
Like it just feels good.
I was a big fan of the way the combat was in the Spider-Man game that came out maybe about 2 years ago. Yeah. Maybe. And like that was that was so fluid and just like it was
Yeah.
just like a good time. And like even like some of the newer Assassin's Creed, it's the same way too, where
Mm-hmm.
it's just like you don't have to rage because you're lagging on some stuff and sticking the things and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and I know, yeah, exactly, and that's the thing. Like, it just feels so good. They introduced like a hybrid version of it,
Mm,
and so also another thing, I have never seen these characters before. Like, I've never seen them before. So my initial
yeah.
reaction is like, "Whoa, okay, Tifa, what up?" you know, like all, dude, and Jessie right here on screen right now, her voice actor and just her dialogue. I think I tweeted about it the other day. I think it's some of the best that I've heard in so long, and I do think they significantly improved the story. And I don't know, dude. I just think it's such a good game, and I highly recommend all of you guys picking it up. Such an improvement. It's just all around drop dead gorgeous. So,
Yeah.
another story that came out today, that came out this week, and it was released. I forget when they said it was released. Was it like the 14th, maybe? April 14th. Yes, so April 14th. So 2 days ago. Do you remember Fallout 76?
It's another one of those games I have to get into.
Yeah.
I have always wanted to get into the Fallout series and just never have. So now
Okay.
it's like, I can hop on the Steam, get that going,
Yeah,
Um,
it's so Wastelanders, the DLC came out for it. I'm trying to like find a trailer for it right now, but it doesn't look like I am having any luck. It's all just like gameplay impressions and stuff like that. But excuse me, so Fallout 76 Wastelanders update came out. When I first got into Fallout 76, I'm a Bethesda fan. I will always be a Bethesda fan. I love Bethesda. I love everything they do. I loved every game they've ever come out with. So I got Fallout 76, which is like a crafting MMO style Fallout game. I'll be honest, it lacked some things in the beginning, so much so that I played it for like 2 weeks and dropped it. I haven't touched it since.
yeah.
Wastelanders apparently is fixing all of that, where they're bringing in NPCs, stories, new. What's the word for it? New They're bringing in NPCs, stories, new quests, a main storyline, and all that stuff. So I think this might be the time where I jump into it.
Yeah.
They had. So this is right off their website, so they were basically going through. They had a stream where they went through and kind of talked about all the changes. It's a fun game to play with friends. It really is. It's a really, really, really fun game to play with friends. But I'm just curious to see what they changed. See if it kind of like fixed everything that originally was kind of lacking in the game. If there's the way the game should have been released as Master Sci-Tech, they should have had NPCs and a main storyline and all that in it. But who knows? I mean, I can't speak for them. I know Bethesda has Starfield coming out, which I'm really excited for. I'm just excited for you to experience all these games, Rich.
Dude, it getting this PC in this quarantine is like a blessing and a curse. Because now
That's right.
all I
You
want
did
to
get a
do.
PC in the quarantine. Like, obviously, it's obvious, but you did.
Yeah. Yeah, so now I'll have a little bit more downtime to explore some of these games, So not when I'm working though. But
well, sometimes I might need gameplay footage, so I might
that's
be
true.
reaching out.
Did you also see that Sony's releasing 2 free games for PS4 users as well? Like,
Wait, no, go ahead.
starting yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yesterday was 15th? Yeah. Part of their play at home initiative to get everybody to stay inside and, stay safe and stuff. They released Journey, which I had not heard of.
Okay.
And Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection.
Really?
To all PS4 users. You don't need to have like a PS Plus account, nothing. You literally just go on the website
No
or
way.
I'm sorry, on the App Store. Yeah, and just download it. And like I said, it's their way to get everybody to like, just stay home and stay
I
safe,
like
and
that. I like that
that's
a lot.
awesome.
That is
Yeah.
awesome. I
Yes.
love that. You know, with this whole quarantine thing, obviously it stinks. We all are like losing our minds being stuck inside, right?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
dude, I'm
definitely.
like, I find myself getting irritated so much easier. Like,
Hmm.
but for those people that aren't gamers, I'll be honest, they're probably getting irritated a little bit easier because I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
we're occupied with games this whole time, right? This is
Yeah.
Journey for those of you guys that are watching the screen right now. This is Journey. Um, an incredible emotional game. Games like this, where the art style, it's a very unique art style,
Yeah.
and I think the story is where these types of games really grab you. But Uncharted series, dude, that's something that I've always wanted to
Yeah.
play. I never did. It's kind of
That's
like,
one of the yeah, that's on my list too of just like things to play. Like,
mm-hmm.
um, you know, I've heard so many great things about it. They're supposedly making a movie about the game series.
Really?
So like, yeah, supposedly like Tom Holland's gonna play Nathan Drake. Like,
Ooh.
for
So kind of like what they did with Tomb Raider. Like I always said, like PS4, Sony was Uncharted,
yeah,
Xbox was Tomb Raider. Um, Man, that's interesting. That's really cool. I like that a
yeah,
lot. I love that. So back to my original point. I love that gamers are coming together through all of this.
yeah,
I love that I know regardless, like, things are getting delayed. People are saying there's rumors that like the consoles are going to get delayed, games are going to get delayed. Um, it's one of those things where it's like, you want to be upset about
yeah,
the games getting delayed, but at the same time, like all these companies are doing so much for us to
yeah,
help gamers, and people are getting into games that have never played games before, you know.
yeah,
So
yeah. You know, they pushed back The Last of Us 2, which I believe was supposed to come out sometime soon,
yeah, I
right?
mean
And
they've
then
been
they pushed
delaying
it
that
back. Yeah.
nonstop, but
So supposedly there were some leaks on Amazon France
okay.
of the release date of
Oh,
Last of Us 2, and it was like quickly taken down.
really?
Yeah, so supposedly it's out there somewhere in the interwebs somewhere, but uh
Well, I mean, here's the thing though. Like when people delay games, like yeah, it's like upsetting because you're looking forward, like Cyberpunk, for
yeah.
instance. But I will be
Oh,
dead up
dude.
honest with you, dude. I can't wait for you to jump into Cyberpunk, let alone jump into it on your new PC
Oh
at like
yeah.
max
Yep.
graphics, dude. Baby. But I mean, I will say, like, I am so okay with games being delayed, just for them to
Yeah.
like, make sure they're not broken when they get released.
Well,
And
yeah, because then when games come out and there's bugs galore,
yeah,
then they kind of have this extra time to kind of work out those kinks
yep,
to when you get it on release day. Um, you're not like sticking the walls, and
yeah,
an
exactly,
active interact button doesn't work, or
right.
so I'm with you. I'm totally okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Oh wait, Alan in chat says, "Oh yeah, the same thing for PS5 was on Amazon France for a moment." Yeah, dude, the Amazon dates have been spoiling a lot of things, like the
Yeah.
Call of Duty
Yeah, they did
remastered.
that a few times,
Yep,
right?
yep. The Call of Duty 2 remastered,
Yeah.
Modern Warfare. Dude, if they remaster Call of Duty 2, oh baby. Um, but it's just it's a good time to be a gamer, man.
Yep.
So we've got a few minutes left. I want to know what was. I want to know, what are you looking forward to being a PC gamer? Well, with your new PC, let's say. There's no reason you have to only
So
be a PC gamer.
it's like it's like literally a library. It is I can literally go to 1,000 websites and play literally any game I want. So
Yeah.
like now I don't have to worry about, especially with like Halo, with me having a PS4, now I could just, get the Xbox game beta,
Mm-hmm.
um and just like, play all those games, and um and I really want to start getting into some MMOs. You were talking to me about
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls
I want to introduce him to
Online.
ESO guys. A little
Uh,
action-based MMO.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. So I'm just excited to like kind of Get that. Ho ho ho!
Ooh, baby, your loading is complete. Now that was. What'd you think? Real quick, what did you think of being on the show for the first time, Rich?
Dude, this was awesome. I had such a great time. Thank you for having me on, and
Hopefully we can do it again soon.
yeah.
Now we want
Give me a
to.
call whenever you need me.
Whenever you want me. I'll sing for you later. But no, huge shout out to our sponsors, Mike and Ike and Zip Chair, for helping to make this show possible. I'm sitting in a Zip Chair right now. I think they're sending me like a little sticker for, not a sticker, but there's a newer model for this that they're sending the Zip Chair logo for here. But this chair is so comfy. I've recently gotten this chair, and the lumbar support pillows like memory foam, dude, and it's awesome.
Nice.
But yeah, no, seriously, guys. Everybody in chat, thank you. The loading is complete to queue up your morning. Loading is complete to queue up your morning, and we just want to thank you guys for being here with us. And I hope you guys have a great, fantastic day. Tuesdays and Thursdays, ladies and gentlemen. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 11 a.m. is the normal time. We push it up a little bit sooner today because it's we've been busy, but it's good. It's good. Busy is good.
We busy.
But we hope you guys enjoyed it, guys. Continue drinking that coffee if you haven't finished it already, like my Skyrim mug. And we'll be live again Tuesday, 11 a.m. on Nerd Street Gamers. Guys, thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming by the chat, everyone, and supporting the show. Again, this has been brought to you by Mike and Ike's and Zip Chair. We will see you guys next time. Toodaloo.
See ya.